welcome back to Brew Beer 101. So as you can see, I'm dressed in blue, so it's time to do the brew. We've got to get a trial jar, mixer spoon, sanitizer bucket together, because it's day 4 of the brew. So we need to do a hydro test and also a little taste test, see if there's any off flavours in it or anything that's going to cause any problems further down the line. So let's get to it. It's day 4. It's time to check it out, see what we're getting for the specific gravity, and also give it a little gentle stir to bring the yeast off the bottom. We knew a lot of sediment before, like, because it was quite murky when it came off the boiler. So you can see the level in the air lock. And what I do is I keep the barrel when it's fermenting under the stairs in the dark, right in the corner up there, because it's a nice constant temperature in the centre of the house, and also obviously it needs the dark. So we'll pop the lid off and we'll see what we've got inside. I've washed my hands, sanitised my hands as well, sanitised the spoon, and I've got a pint glass there as well to decant some into the 250ml test jar so we can do the hydrometer test. I've been round and cracked the lid on this now. I haven't looked inside yet, so let's have a peep. There's still a lot of yeast sediment on the top as well. It's still yet to fall out. So what we'll do is I think we'll get the pint glass out first. Now I've filled it up using the pint glass, we'll leave that to settle and we'll take a look at that in a minute. And we'll just give that a gentle stir first before we seal it back up. Obviously we don't want to mess around, because this is a good time where you're going to easily ruin the beer by getting an infection in there. You can see there's bits going round in there. Obviously you don't want to give it a good solid stir, just a nice gentle stir to bring the yeast that's settled on the bottom back to the surface, so it can all make its way back through it. Just keeps it a bit more active now, if there is any more sugar after day 4 to be converted to alcohol. I think that's about 10:14 to 10:15 after day 4. That's really good. Obviously we started off at 10:44, and you can see now as well just how clear that beer has gone. It's looking really clear. That's how you're able to see the yeast floating up, like these little particles floating up, like this one, because the liquid's so clear. So it's going to be a good one. Can't wait. 6 more days of fermentation. I'll definitely take it down to 10:10. I can hear the bubbling in the background now. Now we've rekindled some life into it by bringing it off the bottom of the fermenting vessel. So just decanted some into a pint glass and took the bits out of it, just filtered them out, bit of kitchen roll, just so we can have a look at how clear the actual liquid is now. It is really good. Of course that means taking a little bit of a taste test. Looks the part, does it taste like it? It obviously tastes a little bit sweeter than it will on the final product, because there's still a little bit of sugar at 10:14 left to take down to 10:10, so it's a little bit sweeter. It's definitely not as dry, but it is more bitter tasting from the hops. At this time the malt hasn't quite come through as much as it will when it's finished, so it's going to be a good tasting beer, I can tell already. So we just got to try and wait now the 4 weeks in the barrel once it gets barreled. So make sure you hit the subscribe button and like, and we'll see you at the next video.